Hi class, this is Teacher J. Today we'll have a new topic to discuss. But before we proceed to our discussion, let us first have an activity. Our activity for today is entitled What is Light and What is Shadow? I will be showing you a series of short clips and I want you to identify if it is light or if it is a shadow. Do you understand, Teacher J? Again, I will be showing you a series of short clips and I want you to tell Teacher J if it is a light or if it is a shadow. I will give you 5 seconds to view each short clips. Are you ready? Okay, so let's start. Am I a light or am I a shadow? Correct! I am a light. Am I a light or am I a shadow? Correct, students. This is a shadow. Am I a light or am I a shadow? Correct. This is a light. How about this? Am I a light or am I a shadow? Correct. This is a shadow. Clap your hands, students. All of you got the correct answers. Very good. Now, we will proceed to our activity proper. The activity is called ley ombre. The ley ombre means the shadow. We will have 2 parts of this activity. First is I want all of you to close the windows and I want you to put down the curtains. Okay, very good. Now I want you to turn off the lights. Very good. Now, when turning off the lights and letting the curtains down and closing the window, what do you notice? It was dark. Very good. Can you see your classmates clearly? Can you see your seatmates? Not so, because it's dark. Very good. Now for the next part is that I have here a flashlight and I will be pointing the flashlight into the ball. I want you to tell Teacher J what can you notice, okay? I want you to look carefully when I put the flashlight closer to the ball. What do you observe? It has a shadow. Very good. The shadow of a ball. Very good, students. Now, what if I put the flashlight or I will point the flashlight away from the ball or far away from the ball? What do you notice? The shadow becomes bigger or smaller? Okay, now clap your hands, students. All of your answers are correct. So do you have any idea what will be our lesson for today? Correct. Our lesson for today is all about lights and shadows. So Teacher J, what is light and what is shadow? Let us first discuss light. Light is a form of energy that travels as a particle and as a wave. It simply means that light travels in a straight line. All objects either reflect or absorb light. The examples of lights are the sun, the flashlight that we've used, and a candle. So with this being said, if lights can be absorbed and reflected, there are specific objects that can do so or cannot let the light pass through. These are the objects that we call opaque objects, transparent objects, and the translucent objects. Teacher J, what are these? First, let us discuss the opaque object. So when we say opaque objects blocks the light. Therefore, we cannot see through an object at all because the light is being blocked and it cannot pass through. This is where an object creates shadows. Teacher J, how about transparent objects? These are objects that does not block any light. Therefore, the light can pass through and we can see things through the object. An example of transparent objects are glasses and cellophanes. The last object we have is what we call translucent objects. These are objects that allow some or little light to pass through. Examples of this are sunglasses and paper. Some translucent objects act as a filter and only let some certain colors of the light pass through. This is what we call colored shadows. So students, do you understand what is light? I hope so. So I will be showing you a video and I want you to dance with Teacher J, okay? This is a song about light.
Light can go through transparent objects, but it cannot go through opaque objects. We can see things when they make light. We can see things when light shines on them.
Wow, my students are really great dancers. Clap your hands, students. So for now, let us proceed to shadows. Teacher J, how about the shadow? Shadows needs light and an object. A shadow is created when a light is blocked by an object. These objects can either block all of the light or just a part of it. A shadow can change its size based on how close they are to the light source. So students, again, when a light source is being blocked by an object, it creates shadow. So for example, the sun is an example of a light, am I correct? So when it hits a tree, it creates shadows. Very good. Now, let us again dance to a shadow song. Are you excited? Okay, you can dance with Teacher J, okay?
Okay.
When it's dark, no need to pout.
Oh.
You can take your flashlight out. Use your fingers, thumbs and all, so shadows play along the wall. Place your hand up to the light. Your shadow dances in the night.
Okay, students, did you have fun with our song? Very good. Now, do you understand what is light and what is shadow? Again, light is a form of energy that travels as a particle and as a wave. It simply means that light travels in a straight line. So light can either pass through, absorbed, or being reflected by an object. What objects are these? These are the opaque, translucent, and transparent objects. When a light is being blocked by an object, this creates shadows. Very good. Clap your hands, students. I hope you have understood our topic about lights and shadows. So students, are you ready to do our activity? I hope so. So for our activity, we will have two parts for our application. For the first part, it is a multiple choice type of application wherein you will identify and choose the correct answer. Okay, I will be showing you a group of pictures and I want you to look carefully and choose the best answer, okay? Okay, now can you see the picture? So the question goes like this. Which of the following choices will make the shadow of the ballpen bigger? A. The ballpen is moved closer to the board. Or B. The flashlight closer to the ballpen. Again, which among the choices will make the shadow of the ballpen bigger? Okay, the choices are A. Both A and B. Letter B. A only. Letter C is B only. So what do you think will make the shadow bigger? So children, do you have your answers? It is letter C, B only, because the flashlight should be moved closer to the ball pen in order for the shadow to become bigger. Very good. Now clap your hands. So let us proceed to the part 2 of our application. For the part 2 of our application, you will show Teacher J how creative you are. So what will we do? We will have a shadow puppet show. So all I need you to do is group yourselves. So are you within your group? Very good. So all I want you to do is create a mini puppet show depending on what you use. Okay, it all depends on you, on your preference. If you would cut out papers, if you use objects, or you will just use your hands. It's all up to you, students. So I want you to talk with your group and I want you to create a mini puppet show using our lesson, the light and shadow. Okay, so I will give you 5 to 10 minutes to brainstorm ideas with your groups. So you may start. Wow, all of your performance are very well created. It was so creative. Very good, students. Clap your hands. So students, I want to know if you really understood our topic about lights and shadows. So we will have our assessment. So I want you to take out your science notebooks. So we will answer the following assessments using your science notebooks. For the first part of our assessment, you will fill in the blanks. I want you to read each statement carefully and write the best answer. Okay, so let us have number 1. Sun, flashlight, and candles are examples of. You may write your answers. Number 2. When a light is blocked by an object, it is called. Okay, number 3. The objects that blocks the light to pass through. I hope we know this answer. Number 4. The objects that allow some light to pass through. Write your answers in your notebook. For number 5, the object that does not block any light. What do you think it is? Okay, we will answer those questions after we do our part B. So for our part B, you will answer true or false. Okay, you will write letter T if the statement is correct and letter F if it is false. So number 1, shadows need a light source and an object. Number 2, transparent objects do not let any light to pass through. Is it true or false? Number 3, the sun is a source of light that when hits an object causes shadows. Is it true or false? Number 4, cell phone screen brightness is a source of light. What would be the answer? Number 5, some translucent objects act as a filter and only let certain colors of light through. Is it correct? If it is, try to write letter T. If it's wrong, it is letter F. Okay, time is up. I hope you are done answering your assessment. So, ballpens up. Okay, now let us see if your answers are correct. Okay, let's have number 1. Sun, flashlight, and candles are example of lights. Very good. Now you have 1 point. Number 2, when a light is blocked by an object, it is called shadows. Very good. You have 2 points. Now let us proceed to number 3. The objects that blocks the light to pass through. What kind of objects are these? These are opaque objects. Now, it's okay if you have just answered opaque. It is considered. Let us proceed with number 4. The objects allow some light to pass through. What kind of objects are these? These are translucent objects. Very good. Let us proceed to number 5. The object that does not block any light. What kind of object? It is transparent objects. Now let us proceed with the true or false. For number 1, shadows need a light and an object. Is it true or false? True. So correct. You have answered letter T. So number 2, Transparent object do not let any light to pass through. Is it true or false? False, because transparent objects allows light to pass through. Number 3, the sun is a source of light that when hits an object causes shadows. Is it true or false? True, very good. Number 4, cell phone screen brightness is a source of light. Is it true or false? True, very good, students. Last item, number 5. Some translucent object acts as a filter and only lets certain colors of light through. Is it correct? Is it true or false? True. And what does it called? It is called a colored shadows. Very good, you remembered. Okay, so Woman, you got the perfect score. Very good, students. You have understood well our topic about light and shadows. For your assignment, students, you will look around your home and write down the objects that are transparent and opaque. Okay, I want you to write down 5 of each item. Okay, understood? So again, your assignment is to look around your house. If it is objects that are transparent, you will write it down for under the transparent column, and if it is opaque, you will write it down under the opaque column. I just need 5 of each. Okay, understood? So, clap your hands, students. You did a great job in understanding our lesson for today. And I hope to see you in our next discussion. This is Teacher EJ saying thank you and goodbye, students.